morning on the way to Motorcycle World in Northampton to test the Suzuki GSX-S 1000 GT, as I think it's time this disappears. Don't feel like I can trust this bike anymore. I've had a few issues in the last year of ownership, and yeah, I've had about enough actually. So I'm going to go and have a little go on this, do a first ride. I might do it as 2 videos. I might do me going there, coming back, and then just a first ride video. Is that a Super Duke GT in front of me there? Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to test a few options. Body position's weird. I've got a few that I want to have a play on, because the original idea was I'd have 2 bikes, one for sort of commuting and one for everything else, but I don't know whether I've got the space for 2 bikes, to be honest. Especially if the better afters get around to doing a bike test or CBT or whatever, then definitely won't have space for 2. So I'm thinking about buying another bike that's a bit of an all-rounder, that I can commute on. That's a good little toy for the weekends and stuff, for going out for rides with the lads and stuff. Something that's capable of going semi-long distance, and I can take a pillion comfortably. So I'm going for a bit of a jack of all trades, a master of none sort of bike. But yeah, this bike's just, sorry mate, didn't see it. Just not done me any favours in the last year, to be honest. Like this, it's just delamination, I want to call it. Don't know what's going on with it. No idea what's the time frame for that to be fixed. No idea. It's a known issue apparently. Right, okay. Just want to know how long it's roughly going to take, because it's very annoying. It's getting worse, and it is getting quite close to the actual screen, which is a bit worrying. Because I feel like if there wasn't small issues here and there, then I'd probably keep it, but I'm probably going to lose money on selling it. Just like it says it's -6 out here. It's not. It's about 10 degrees. That's quite annoying. You brake heavily, the hazards come on, which is not the end of the world, but. And obviously camshaft issue was the biggest. But apart from that, it's a great all-round bike, to be honest, if it doesn't have these issues. Obviously the camshaft is a big one, to be fair. It's what it is, isn't it? I mean, a courtesy bike wouldn't have gone a harm. Not having a bike for 10 weeks is 9 weeks, whatever it was. It's not ideal when you use it for commuting. It's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, lots of little things as well. It's just, I just can't be bothered anymore. I feel like I've stuck it out long enough. I mean, I kept it after the camshaft broke, so. But but it's got everything else. It's got heated seat, it's got heated handlebars, heat grips, not handlebars. Quick shifter up and down, cruise control, rider modes. It came with luggage, metal boxes, and for £9 grand or whatever it was, good price. But with things that keep going wrong, I don't really care anymore. On the way to work the other day, for no apparent reason, it cut out on me. I thought it was the camshaft again, to be honest, but it was the side stand switch. So I tried to start it, obviously in like third or fourth, whatever I pulled over in, clutched in, just tried to start it again, button was dead. So I started knocking it down to go to neutral. As soon as I went into neutral, it started, and I was like, right. And the little thing came up on my screen saying the side stand was down. When it wasn't, I was currently on the A43 doing like 60-70 miles an hour, and it just died. No hard shoulder. Had to dart off to the side and try not to get hit by a coach. Reliability is quite important for me. I need something that's quite reliable to get me to and from work, not just decide to cut out on me on a regular basis. We're also running the DJI Osmo Action 5 at the minute, which I'm happy with, but I'm just trying to fiddle with the settings. I keep trying to get like 60 frames a second or whatever, nice quality video, and I keep getting weird little jitters in it, and I'm not 100% sure why. I've just come this way to get fuel, and actually I might just not bother. I might just go straight to Motorcycle World, get fuel on the way back. I thought it had nothing. It's got 27 miles, which I mean is pretty much nothing, but it'll get me there. It's a little bit later in the morning than I thought it was. But yeah, hopefully the GSX S1000 GT is nice. There's a few things I'm not really fussed about. Don't really care about a heated seat. It's not massively comfortable for me. Just feels a bit uncomfortable. Heated grips is a must, but aftermarket for heated grips is massive. So if it doesn't come with them standard, I can always. It's not the hardest thing to add to a bike, is it? I did go on the GSX S1000 normal one, the naked one, and I liked it. So if it's the same sort of engine as that, tuned the same sort of way, then I'll be happy. Like I say, I'll do a little first ride video on it. It's not going to be a review as such, because I'm only going to be on it for like an hour ish. And then get home, change batteries in the camera, put a new memory card in, because it is a bike night tonight at Brew Point in Bedford. Might try and get some footage of that. We'll see how that goes. Test the night mode on this camera. But yeah, I keep trying to run like cinematic settings basically in the camera, and I just keep getting some weird jittery footage I'm not massively keen on, so I might just run it in auto and leave it. Just so I keep getting nice footage and keep going out to nice places, and my footage is pants. I'm not happy with it, so I can't really post it, so hopefully this footage looks okay. Slow speed, smooth stuff's fine, so this should probably be fine, but as soon as you start getting up to 50 plus mile an hour, it just starts getting a bit jittery. I don't know if it's because my head's wobbling a bit and the rock steady stabilisation doesn't like it, or the exposure's out, or I don't really know. So I might, do you want to go any slower? I might just run auto settings. I'm going to run auto on this bike when I test it anyway, so at least I've got something to use. I have got an ND filter on because it is a little bit sunny. but it shouldn't matter too much. It's that time of year where the sun never really gets high in the sky now, does it? It's like always sits kind of low. Yeah, I'm not too sure if it's like where the camera's mounted or I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out in the end, and when I do get it figured out, I just won't touch anything and leave it in that mode and in that place, and hopefully just get good footage. We seem to have a lot of Sunday drivers out on a Saturday. Oh look. Hi Sue. My auntie. I only knew it was there by the number plate. No, we'll squeeze that. It's actually getting a little bit warm on my back. Can't remember which lane I got into in. I think it's this one. All these people stopping in a yellow box, that's sensible, isn't it? I'm not going to filter past the P plate, just because they've already gone over the line anyway and they're still creeping. You want to go, or we're going to sit here all day? Yeah, so like I said, there's a few other bikes I want to test. I might actually go back to a Tracer. I quite like the new Tracer 9 GT Plus, so that's an option. I don't really need to test drive one of them, I know what they're like anyway, I've been on one before. Honda Africa Twin was another one I was looking at. Slightly different to the others, but I like it. And then this GT, they've also got a GX, which I quite like. I think it's a bit more upright than the GT, a bit like the Tracer, so it'd be interesting to maybe have a little go on that as well. Squeezing in, thank you. I'm hoping I've got my driving licence actually, because I do need it, and I never carry it. I'd hate to not be on a bike now, I've been on one. Filtering is king. Oh, he looks a bit stressed, but oh well. Oh, R6. Oh, that's a bit sketchy. So we won't do that. Alright, catch you in a bit.